We're back with more Portable Ops, Python 862, Loon and Shindragon, and we automatically have Spy Report. Not a story important spy report, but a spy report.
Damn punk kids these days and their rebellious attitudes towards superiors.
They got no respect, I tells ya.
It looks like you locked up a maintenance member, aka a janitor? Did you actually just hold up a janitor like, halt! Join my team!
It's more like the janitor says, fuck you, I'm not cleaning your floors, what do you think I am? A janitor? Oh wait. So yes, we're gonna go deal with that first, because, you know, why not? We could always use more people. More people is always good.
I just realized Snake is not in your party anymore, so he's actually captured. So it's not just cutscenes for the hell of it, is it?
No, Snake is missing. We have to go find Snake, but first warhead storage for other comrade. This is what Snake would have wanted.
We'll just get a big pile of them ready to go, so Snake can give a bunch of speeches to unwind until we save him.
Yep, and we actually have the ability to use teams Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, or Delta. But we're sticking with Alpha for the moment. Don't worry, we'll see some action from other teams eventually. So this maintenance member is in the warhead storage, and I think this is the only map that may do it. But I think we're starting from the same spot we started from the last time.
No one would expect us to do it again.
There's a problem though.
Oh.
Yep.
Yes, she was ready. She didn't get the memo.
Yep. There is a guard in this corridor now. And I think that's pretty much the only personnel change in the entire map.
Take it easy there, Swallow.
Yeah.
Those
that's
heads.
a bit. Yeah. Wouldn't be a
hello
good
there.
game without it.
Yes, enemy shotguns do the same thing yours do, and they get annoying if they get more than one shot at you.
So, yeah, I guess you wore the wrong suit for this building.
Yes, I did. Any of the officers' uniforms would have probably worked better than just a normal grunt.
Such classists, though. They're like, hey, you're not supposed to be in here.
Well, it's I guess military protocol would dictate that's kind of what happens. Then again, I don't know because I'm not in the military, so. But yes, now that that's done, the rest of the map is completely unchanged.
HQ.
Well, I say completely now, but there's a couple of changes.
Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Remember this room with all their useless laser traps. Avoided the exact same way. Hmm?
Huh?
Hmm?
What?
Why?
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 So yes. I did say there is a change in this map, and well, it's right here.
They didn't grade it.
Yep.
They forgot.
The grate has been removed, and we can move straight through. Which, thankfully so, because I don't feel like doing the whole thing over again. We're going back to the same place, so.
Oh, I was gonna say new areas to explore, new people to shoot with the shotgun in the ankle. That's still my
None of
favorite,
that
by the
today.
way.
As you can see, someone actually is still suspecting me, so they got the little arrow there. I was taking it slow because I wasn't sure who or where they were. But it doesn't matter. So who cares?
We found the janitor.
We found that janitor. Now he can be unruly for us instead.
He'll
We
just
finally
be-
have someone to clean up all the sweat and vomit left over from Roy's disease that he got 2 months ago.
Yep. Looks like he's good at a tech.
Cat whale.
Jaguar.
Cat whale.
Cat whale. But yeah, Jaguar is a techie, so let's put him home with the rest of the techies. Now, you see two of my B-ranked engineers. They're elite engineers. We don't want to replace those just yet. We don't want to replace them until we get elite engineers of a higher grade, because if you have elite engineers, they'll help you make things faster.
And yet, still no cardboard box.
No cardboard box. I don't know what's up. The mystery of the cardboard box has not yet been revealed to us. It is truly the most technologically advanced thing we have seen in ages. So yes, our true mission today is to go to the silo entrance and go make people talk. I was about to say we were going to make friends, but no, we're really not going to make too many friends here.
They don't deserve to be on the bus.
Diplomatic espionage action.
Oh, just wait till later missions. Roy gets downright vicious. So yeah, we're back. Silo entrance.
Swallow looks a little concerned in that portrait.
Well, you know, he's concerned because he was almost vomited on like 2 months ago, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's still concerned. He's like, you know, I don't trust you.
He got a little bit of it on his mask, and no one is willing to trade.
Oh.
Yep. This guy moves around a little bit more now. That's each of the maps. Each of the maps changes a little bit when you return to them later on. Like I said, like way back in the LP. So some of the changes are physical changes. Some of them are just personnel changes. People move positions. People. So, yep. This one doesn't fundamentally change too much. There's a couple more guards, and we're gonna be exploring a few more places within the silo entrance here, because our target is not readily available.
So how long before the plot twist that this is actually just storing piles and piles of grain?
If only.
No missile base here. It was a humanitarian effort.
Boy, don't we feel silly. Just gonna blow up all that grain. People are gonna be starving for months. Months and months. The economy will never be the same.
This Metal Gear is a fast food delivery system. Anywhere in the world, 30 minutes or it's free.
HQ.
Delivered by rocket. Because why not?
There's something wrong. Backup unit.
There's no faster way to get somewhere than with rocket. What you're really supposed to do here is, you know, not get caught by him. He turns.
Sneak.
Yeah. He turns in place. He doesn't just follow in one specific spot at all times. He does turn around. So, however, I kind of screwed that up. So now the base is on alert. How wonderful.
Do you have any silenced weapons that kill?
Eventually, yes, you do get them, but right now, as of yet, we don't.
Yeah, it seems like one of those might come in handy for the whole
Yeah.
stand-up fight.
Yeah, it really does, but... what I'm trying to do here is wake him up and then stand behind him to prepare to chokehold him. Which you can do if you're not me, apparently.
Complicated maneuvers.
Truly the most complicated thing I will ever try, ever. Because I haven't done this at all during the LP at all. So yeah.
We're under attack.
And then you'll see why that happens. Something does become of that.
That little wrist grab he does just looks so gentle. Like he's just trying to be a friend, just reassuring him. It's okay. Right here, man.
Friendship is lost among soldiers.
Can bros bloom on a battlefield?
This goes on for a while. I have to warn you. Just the same things over and over again. Also,
Let me show you the dance of my people.
this was not one of my finer moments. So.
Guy's gonna have such a sore back.
He's gonna have. This poor guy's gonna have bruises for fucking years.
Jesus, man. You know, a bunch of trauma, why won't you?
I'm gonna have brain damage by the end of the mission. Also, here's the reason he does that.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
Finally complete the move.
That's what happens. You actually have to press a direction, and I apparently wasn't pressing directions all those other times. But yeah. Also, don't try and combo people while you're standing directly behind them. Otherwise, this kind of thing happens.
I'll combo you too, buddy.
And then the officer wakes up, sneaks up, and gets you in the chokehold.
That'd be so awesome. You're like, oh yeah, shit.
Well, how did this happen?
Just making sure he stays down.
You're making the boss cry.
No, I'm just waiting. I'm trying to wake the guy up. I kick him in the face repeatedly.
Every time you fuck this up, another tear of blood down Soro's face.
So sad.
So yes, we're finally going to make this happen. We're gonna do it right. We're not gonna fuck it up.
Officer's just like, well, that was weird. Just gonna get back over here and.
You know, damn it.
Why do I have such a headache? So yes,
The guest house.
the guest house.
They're giving him tea and crumpets. They're like,
I say, Lord Snake, good day and welcome to my peninsula.
would you like some tea? No, you're just gonna sit there and pout. Fine.
Looks like you've done quite a number on this one. Intel extracted via physical torture is unreliable. It has always been my understanding that a skilled interrogator doesn't have to resort to inflicting pain on his subject.
You're right, Commander. But it all depends on the time and the place. This man used to be a member of Fox. For him, this doesn't even qualify as torture. I was simply saying hello.
I see. As a fellow Fox, you know his limits. Still, it's not easy getting information out of him, is it, Cunningham?
He is a tough one, I'll give him that. But his resilience will be his undoing. This time, I'll get the location of the remaining legacy, for sure.
Can you do it?
It's not part of my normal regimen, but there is a way.
Drugs? Truth serum won't work on a member of Fox.
While he was away from the battlefield, they developed a new formula.
Confessions extracted via truth serum can't be trusted. More so if you're using a stronger formula. He could fall apart before you even have the chance to question him. You know that as well as I. Why the hurry, Cunningham?
It seemed the ideal way to handle it, from an efficiency perspective.
All right then. But I want to talk to him first.
Be my guest. Truth serums also have an anesthetic effect. If I use it before he recovers his strength, I can't make him hurt. Let's let him taste the fear a little while longer.
You've been awake all this time. You'd make a formidable opponent. I can see now why you've inherited the title of boss. And yet, you are troubled. Who are you loyal to? Why do you fight? What is a country? A soldier? Have you lost sight of these things? That's why you retired from Fox. But here you are back on the battlefield. Once you've inherited the soul of a warrior, you can never leave the battlefield. Allow me to share a story. This whole business about stealing Metal Gear, it was all a setup from the beginning. The idea was the CIA's. They were planning to give the American-developed Metal Gear to the Russians, giving the enemy a new weapon of their own design. And do you know why?
Enlighten me.
To prolong the Cold War. The failure of its planned economy has left the Soviet Union's finances in shambles. On top of that, thanks to the boss's work 6 years ago, they lost the philosopher's legacy. The Russians can no longer sustain the massive military spending demanded by the Cold War. And now America, in addition to acquiring the legacy, has succeeded in deploying MIRVs in battle, and is moving to cement her military superiority through the ongoing strategic arms limitation talks. At this rate, the global balance of power will soon collapse, and before long the Cold War will have ended. And when that happens, the CIA's importance will have diminished considerably.
The CIA is giving Metal Gear to the Russians to maintain the balance of power?
Metal Gear is a weapon far more advanced than any MIRV. It would be a most valuable trump card for Moscow. One that would render SALT irrelevant. The world would move away from compromise and accommodation, and once again split in two. The age of soldiers and spies would continue. Fox's orders from the CIA were not to guard Metal Gear during transport, but to steal it, and then to pretend to defect to the Soviet Union. A clever plan on the part of the CIA, all designed to protect its organizational interests.
No. No way. I don't believe it.
This is what you call your country.
So that's why you staged a rebellion.
I will create a world I desire. Just as soldiers have need of talented officers, men have need of talented leaders. Leaders capable of granting guidance to the world. I was created for that purpose.
Created?
Have you heard of the Successor Project?
No.
It was a top-secret experiment conducted by the US government. Its goal, to create the ultimate battlefield commander. The skills to wage war, the aptitude for strategy, the endurance to return from battle alive, and the charisma to overwhelm and master the hearts of soldiers. My voice is endowed with a special power. Another product of the Successor Project. And the soldier they chose as the model leader was none other than the legend herself, the Boss.
The Boss?
I received these gifts. I inherited them. Snake, you inherited the title of Boss. You were her last disciple. You and I are like brothers, and as such, I couldn't possibly kill you now. Make yourself comfortable, brother, for you're about to witness the creation of my new world.